Is it working now? Now it should be working. Okay. Now it's working. Yes, now? Should be working. Still not working? Can anybody hear me? Hello. It looks like, okay, we did it. All right. I don't know why it keeps resetting like that, but thank you for letting me know. And now, okay. Thank you for hanging around while you couldn't hear me. I really appreciate that. All right, well now we're ready to go. So if you're enjoying my live and you're on the screen, on the platform where you can keep tapping your screen, please do that. Let's get to 10,000 likes in the first 10 minutes. And we're gonna do some original songs for you. And please don't forget to like, share, and follow me if you're not following me already. I'm Seth Hillary Jackson. I'm going to do original songs for you. Oh, I got my, I should silence my phone, right? Okay, do not disturb. You know, I had my phone, I usually keep it on do not disturb because I have this chronic fatigue and I'm like taking naps all day. But I have had my phone off do not disturb because I've been waiting for a call from this plumber. I've been ghosted by my plumber, apparently. My shower's broken in the main bedroom. So I have to go down the hall every night to take a shower, and he's gonna come fix it on Friday. And he never showed up, and now I'm not hearing from him. So I guess I need a new plumber. All right, well, you know what I'm gonna start with? I have a song coming out on, should I start with that one? Or should I start with my current single? I have a song coming out next Friday, but I have a song that's out now. Okay, let my fingers stream tunes. All right. Well, all right, I'm going to start off with my upcoming single. I like this song because it's a anthem of self-acceptance. It's very autobiographical. I hope you all can also relate to it, even if you're not me, you can be yourself while I be me, okay? I got no fashion sense. Don't like to follow trends. I dress the same as I did back in school. It killed me way back then. I never could fit in. But now I could care less if I'm not cool. I'm just being me, minding my own business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. Get anxious and depressed, distracted and obsessed, then sing away my troubles in a song. I fumble and I flail, I fall down and I fail, then pick myself back up and move along. Just being me, taking care of business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. When I'm gone, carve it on my grave. Here lies someone who lived his life his way. pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. No, I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. Thank you, Heart, for sharing the live with more than 10 friends. Thank you, Get Some. I'm so glad you liked the song. And Random. Oh, no, I'm not being... But you know what? Since you mentioned Jim Carrey, you know, I'm not Jim Carrey, but I do have a song inspired by Jim Carrey. Who has seen the movie Dumb and Dumber? Actually, this is my latest single. My latest single... Hey, Ramblin'. My latest single is actually called Dumb and Dumber. And I actually wrote this song back in 1974 when the movie was out. Somebody told me that Dumb and Dumber was a great title for a movie, even though it wouldn't make a good song title. And the minute I heard that, I thought, wait a second, what do you mean it wouldn't make it? And I just came up with this idea, like, it just popped into my head. And I'm like, I got to write this. This is too good not to write this. This song actually opened a lot of doors for me in Nashville. It almost led to my big break, but sadly, you know, the music business is the music business, and things have a way of falling through, as did this. But still, I got attention from this song. When it comes to my heart, I always use my head. I don't get involved, 'cause I know how insane love gets. I read the book about Venus and Mars with my feet firmly on Earth. But I fell for her and blew it real bad, then messed it up worse. Thank you, Sierra. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. Thank you, Timbre, for the horse sense and intelligence. I sure did catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. Thank you, Timbre, for the rose. She's a homecoming queen, oh Sarah, she's the 4th of July. One look at her and I was stark raving out of my mind. We lit a flame till my brain stepped in and said, get a grip on yourself. Now I gotta see her holding hands with somebody else. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, I sure did catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. Thank you, Sarah, for the hand heart. I use logic, I take calculated risks, but I didn't count on wanting her like this. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, oh man, did I catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. Thank you so much, Carly, for liking, and Julie for sharing the live. And again, Sarah, thank you for the hand hearts. You are the first person tonight to contribute to my live goal. And for those of you who may not know this, because I recently started this campaign, but all contributions will go towards improving my stream quality by getting a new webcam. And we are about 20% of the way there, maybe a little more than that. Thank you, Blazy. Wiser to let her. No, it was not wiser, because now I got to see her holding hands with somebody else. Hey, Mitchell, rather. What's that behind me? Not sure what you're referring to. Are you talking about this? No, you're not on the. You're viewing vertical, right? Oh, so behind me is my speakers. My stereo. My living room stereo. So, and the light, of course. I got this fancy. Oh, Aiden, thank you for the rose so much. I really appreciate the love. Everybody who sent me stuff, I appreciate the love so much. I appreciate all of you. That must hurt, being glued to an autobiography. I don't know, that must feel weird anyway. Maybe it doesn't hurt. Chris, I don't know if this is supposed to be a joke or something, but hi, Chris. Sometimes people try to trick me into saying like bad words, but so I don't know if this is. Oh, I know you, Clancy. You're a real guy, right? Aiden, thank you so much for the lightning bolt. I appreciate you so much. Okay, so I'm Seth Hillary Jackson. I'm doing original songs for you all tonight. And I don't have my set list scheduled at all. I don't have it planned out because I don't like to. Because I want to be able to just go with the flow. You know, that's probably because it comes from my, hey, S. Nelson. It comes from maybe my background. I'm a big Deadhead. I don't know if anybody here is familiar with the Grateful Dead, the rock band, but they're known for winging it. I'm so glad to see you back, Clancy, and everybody who's back. Sarah. Did I say thank you to Mads and Shannon for the follows? I don't know if I did, because that happened during the song. And Nino for the shares. Thank you so much. And Mads for the share. Thank you. And everybody, if you're enjoying my live, please don't forget to share and follow me if you're not following me already. And if you're on another platform or whatever, you can also subscribe, follow, whatever it's called. Wherever you are, whatever it is, just do it. Okay, so, I don't know, recently, freestyle, yeah, winging it. Oh, we reached the goal again for views. Awesome. I'm so glad you're all here. And I hope we're having fun tonight. And thank you, Lillian, for liking the live. And hi, Mia and Steph, how are you? So, I don't know, last time I had a... Hi! Oh, Aiden, thank you for the heart puff. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate you so much. And so last time I had some requests. Recently, people have been requesting country songs. I don't know, y'all want to hear country songs? I mean, Dumb and Dumber was a country song. Actually, the first song I did, Being Me, I don't know what the genre is. It's kind of a country song, but it's kind of a pop song. So I had it produced. The single that's coming out is totally done in a country style. But I decided, you know, that it could just as easily be a pop song. So I'm planning on having a pop version done. And we'll see the comparison and contrast. Thank you, Lillian. Death metal. That's one genre I do not... I couldn't possibly play death metal if I wanted to. I just couldn't. You know, you have to be actually. I've never been a metal fan, although I was friends with actually a pretty famous metal musician for a while, many years ago. But I never really liked metal that much. But I went through a little thing last year where I said, you know, I really ought to give metal a serious listen. And I started listening to some metal music, and I just like, oh my, you know, those guys. I don't always like the music. Some of it's really good, actually. I don't like the really screamy, where it sounds like they're tearing their vocal cords out. But man, those guys are such amazing guitar players and musicians. It's just, oh, Sarah, thank you so much for 2 more hand hearts towards my live goal. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. You're so amazing. My week is going okay. You know, I'm making some slow progress on recording new songs. I actually finished. I have a single coming out on March 6th, and I have finally completed the single that will come out after that, unless I decide to first release the other version of Being Me. Oh, thank you, Mitch, for the rose. Thank you so much. Haha, very funny, Clancy. You are trying to trick me after all. So, you know, maybe I'll do that song. The one that I just finished recording. I've done this song before. I did it last time. I did it last night, as a matter of fact. Some of you may know it. If you've heard it before, you may know it as the shower song. And it's because I literally wrote this whole thing, the whole lyric, in 5 minutes while I was in the shower. You know, I started thinking this old song, and it was like the most simple thing I'd ever heard. And actually, there is a song that's even more simple than the one I was thinking of. But it just struck me how this old song, and I'm still not telling anybody what it is. Thank you, Mia, for the follow, because I want somebody to guess. But it's like, God, that song is so simple. And I just finished writing this other song that has a lot of words in it. I'm like, I'm going to make it a project to write the simplest song I possibly can. And by the time I got out of the shower and was finished getting dressed, I had the whole lyric written. The next morning, I came downstairs, and it's like, I got to come up, you know, this is going to really matter. The music's going to matter a lot. And I just immediately, the music came to me. So thank you so much for the heart, me, Sophie. Thank you. I really appreciate you, and thank you for the love. And so, speaking of love, this is a love song. And it's... Just got one thing to say. It's nothing really new. The same as yesterday. I love you. I see your pretty face. A single thought comes through. Just got one thing to say. I love you. Thank you, Aiden, for the GG. I hope you don't mind if I repeat myself. It's just that you can get to me like no one else. When you take my breath away, not much I can do. Just got one thing to say. I love you. There are times when I like to go on and on, share a story, get a few things off my chest. Being with you right now, all those words are gone. There are only 3 that say it best. I love you. Just got one thing to say. I love you. Hey, Ziggy. So there it is. It became a little, it was really simple, but then I thought of a couple of other lines I wanted to throw in there. So it became a little less simple than originally planned, but these lines just came to me, and they fit so perfectly that I added them. The song would have been so short without them. It's still pretty short. Thank you so much. Thank you for the lighters, the virtual lighters. Etheus, if I'm pronouncing that right. I hope I am. Oh, thank you, Jack. I love you too. I love all of you who are here and enjoying. And thank you, Trojan. And Serene, thank you for liking the live. And let's see. Thank you, Aiden, for the nice comment that you left a while back, and I didn't see it until now. But you are so cool too. Well, I grew up in the 60s. And I wasn't really into the folk music so much. But I mean, there were some of the folk songs were hits. Back in the 60s, the radio wasn't like segmented the way it is today. There was hit radio. We would turn on there's AM radio stations, and we turned on the radio, and it was hit radio. And we'd hear like, pop and rock and country and R&B, and they were all thrown together. And, we liked, my siblings and I, we love, oh, Sarah, thank you for another hand hearts. I really appreciate you so much. So, we would just turn on the radio, and, we loved the Beatles. But not just the Beatles, the whole British invasion rock thing, but then also, Simon and Garfunkel, I guess they could consider them folk music. And I loved, the Supremes, some of the Motown, mostly the Supremes. But then there were these, I remember like this song, it was Roger Miller. It's actually, now as an adult and a songwriter, I think this is like what an amazing song this was. But when I was a kid, we hated it. It was Roger Miller's King of the Road. It's like, what is this crap? Country song. I didn't even know it was called country song. I didn't even know the name of the category. It was just like, what is this? But now when I became a songwriter and I started, writing country music, and then I heard that song, I was like, man, that is just such a brilliant song. It's such a classic. I remember Rufus. Were they 60s? They were 70s or 80s, weren't they? Secret Society! Hey, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. And thank you for liking the live. This is weird. I'm talking to people on two different, some people, I'm in two different conversations at once. I was told you're not supposed to do that, but I don't like to follow those rules. Hey, I'm having fun. How are you doing? There are two separate chats there are actually three separate chats, but one of them doesn't have any comments in it yet. Okay, so what's next? Okay, I mentioned country music. Who wants to hear a country song? I also mentioned the song that I wrote that has a lot of words in it before I wrote the shower song. That's a political song. I really want to play that one, but there's always the risk of offending people. Okay, so we have at least one vote for a country song, so that's one more vote than we have for not a country song. So I guess that means I'm going to do one. And this one, let's see, I'm going to capo it to the 3rd fret. It was recorded in the key of G, and I can sing it in the key of G. I used to sing it in the key of G, but I thought that's really low. So now I'm doing it in the key of B flat? No, is that B flat? Yeah, it's B flat. With the capo. So I'm playing it the same way. For those of you who don't know what a capo is on the guitar, it's just this little kind of bar. You put it on the neck, and it just raises the key. So I'm playing it the same way as I would play it if I were playing it in G, but it's in B flat because I've capoed the 3rd fret. Okay, so this is also, well, this is a new version of a really old song. There's a little story behind this too, but I'm just going to do the song because we've had enough ado. So without further ado, I loaded up my suitcase, I packed in my guitar. I stopped for just a moment, then I climb into my car. We've tried to work our troubles out one too many times. Now it's time to turn the key, leave your world behind. And I take one last look in my rear view mirror, watch you slowly fade to yesterday. I take one last look in my rear view mirror, put the pedal to the metal and drive away. I wish you had a way to make me stop and see the light. There's nothing I would rather do than stay just one more night. But we'd end up right here again when darkness turns to dawn. We never will see eye to eye, it's time for moving on. And I take one last look in my rear view mirror, watch you slowly fade to yesterday. I take one last look in my rear view mirror, put the pedal to the metal and drive away. The road, it stretches out ahead, I don't know where it ends. I don't expect that I'll be coming back this way again. And I take one last look in my rear view mirror, watch you slowly fade to yesterday. I take one last look in my rear view mirror, put the pedal to the metal and drive away. Put the pedal to the metal and drive away. Put the pedal to the metal and drive away. Thank you so much, Lils. I'm so glad you like my music, and I really appreciate the comment. And let's see. Well, Professor, my main thing is that I'm a songwriter. Oh, Sarah, thank you so much for 2 more hand heartses. Hand heartses. Oh, and we made a goal. We got the heart animation, which means we have met a goal, and I'm not even gonna, I should have this memorized by now, what the goals are and what the animations are for which I think we got the channel points. I think the hearts is for the channel points. But Sarah, thank you so much for helping me towards my live goal. And again, contributions towards the live goal are going towards, in the sparkle animation for views. The contribution towards the live goal is going towards a new webcam to improve my stream quality, because I was coached by I'm part of a live agency. Oh, thank you, Mitch. I didn't thank you for saying, that comment came a while ago, but I missed it, but now I see it, so thank you if you're still there. Yes, I'm actually all of those people. I'm all those people combined. They made they took the DNA of all those people. You can actually do that, Rufus. I don't know if you can do it directly through the platform you're on, but there is a link in my profile that takes you to my smart link, and there is a link there. All my links are there, including my website, Moira. All my website and my there's a donation link. You can also go to my website. I have merch on my website. You can also download my music there for free or for a voluntary donation, your choice. So if you're serious about that, please do. I would be appreciative. And that will also go towards a new webcam. We are, as of today, you know, I should make a spreadsheet, or at least, you know, add up the numbers. I haven't done that yet for the webcam contributions, but we are about 20% there. I was, you know, the webcam I was recommended is not cheap, but we're getting there. And you know, once I start doing the country songs, I don't know, they're just fun. So maybe I'll do another one. Thank you, Rufus. Let's see, which one should I do? Which one should I do? Oh, you know, I haven't done this one in ages. Capo second. Okay, I'm going to try that. I'm going to dare this one. I haven't done this one in so long that there's a pretty good chance I'm going to mess it up. If I can remember how it starts. Wait, it's in the key of... I love the way we're doing nothing together. I could sit on this couch with you forever. You're completely disarming me. It's like we're breathing in harmony. I so love you. It's as simple as that. It's a matter of fact. You and me are a timeless story, like a part of a plan with a heavenly hand. You and me were created for each other. It's as simple as that. Life can be like a wild tornado. You're the shelter that I escape to. With my head on your shoulder, it all passes over. Just me and you. It's as simple as that. It's a matter of fact. You and me are a timeless story, like a part of a plan with a heavenly hand. You and me were created for each other. It's as simple as that. There's nothing to think about. You're all that matters now. It's as simple as that. It's a matter of fact. You and me are a timeless story, like a part of a plan with a heavenly hand. You and me were created for each other. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So that's, I guess, another simple song. I've done 2 simple songs tonight. Thank you so much, Grumpy. I also have some songs that are, they're genuine, all right, but they might offend people. I have political songs that I know have actually offended some people. I really like those songs, but I always hesitate to do them because, well, I don't always hesitate. Well, I hesitate. I actually do them pretty often, but I hesitate before I do them. Hey, villain, you know what? I already did my Jim Carrey song. Actually, it's my latest single. It's called Dumb and Dumber. But if you missed it, you can still hear it on my website, StephHillaryJackson.com, or you can hear it on Spotify or any streaming platform. And again, all my links are in my profile. That link you see there will take you to a link tree with all my links, including my website, my Spotify, all my streaming platforms, all my social media, a donation link if you would like. And I guess that's it, unless I'm forgetting something. All right. You know, here's a song another country song. I wonder if I can do this in a different key without messing it up. It's a little bit low. The key, it's in the key of D. What a surprise to see your face. I'm gonna try it. I might mess it up because I'm used to doing it in the key of D, but I'm gonna do it in E now. What a surprise to see your face. Looks like you found someone to take my place. You're looking good, so good I can't believe I left. But as any fool can see, it's turned out for the best. I'm glad you're making it without me. Don't mind the teardrop in my eye. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I could cry. Oh, I've been fine, living on my own. We needed time apart, I told you so. Just look at you, the way you're smiling in his arms. You're such a pretty pair, it warms my lonely heart. I'm glad you're making it without me. Don't mind the teardrop in my eye. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I could cry. What my heart is wishing now, I'll never tell. I'll just smile and wish you well. I'm glad you're making it without me. Don't mind the teardrop in my eye. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I could cry. I'm so happy. Oh, so happy. I'm so happy I could cry. Thank you, Elena, for the follow. Welcome, Ethan. Thank you, Grumpy. Thank you so much. Well, you know, you can also, it's up to you. You can all make me famous by just sharing, telling your friends about me, etc. Get the buzz going. Someday, you never know. Oh, you know, I'm okay. Since you mentioned the heartbreak song, I have the saddest country song you've ever heard. This is like, you wouldn't believe how sad this song is. It's guaranteed. Nobody ever makes it through this song without breaking down in tears. So, oh, Emiliano, hey, how are you? Oh, Sarah, Thank you again for another hand hearts. That sounds weird because there's the hand heart and there's the hand hearts. So tonight we chose the hand hearts. So these are called hand heartses, right? You are helping me reach the live goal. Thank you so much, Sarah. And again, all contributions to the live goal will go towards the new webcam to improve my stream quality. So now I have promised this incredibly sad song. Get out the tissue boxes, everybody. It goes kind of like this. If love had a butt, I'd kick it for treating me this way. I'd tell it just where to stick it for sticking me with all this pain. I'd settle this face to face with that heartbreaking son of a you-know-what. I'd kick it if love had a butt. I guess love had a good laugh, but I wasn't joking. I bought the ring, the dream, the whole 9 yards. I had it so bad, left myself wide open. Took a big old sucker punch and went down hard. If love had a butt, I'd kick it for treating me this way. I'd tell it just where to stick it for sticking me with all this pain. I'd settle this face to face with that heartbreaking son of a you-know-what. I'd kick it if love had a butt. I'd go all Chuck Norris on that sorry sack of spit. Teach old love to think about who it's messing with. If love had a butt, I'd kick it for treating me this way. I'd tell it just where to stick it for sticking me with all this pain. I'd settle this face to face with that heartbreaking son of a you-know-what. I'd kick it if love had a butt. Yeah, I'd kick it if love had a butt. All right. Okay, you can put the tissue boxes away for now. Yeah, I told them all right. Oh, you know, this is an actual, since we're on the country sad songs, this is an actual country sad song. This is a song I totally had forgotten about. I know, wasn't it the saddest song ever? Oh, thank you again, Sarah. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for the love. Another hand hearts. Thank you so much for the contribution to my live goal. Thank you. So this is an actual sad song. I totally had forgotten about this song, and I don't remember what reminded me of it, but I pulled it up. Hey, Abby! And I really like it. So I learned it. I watched my whole world blow up in my face. The moment that you turned and walked away, I begged you to stay. I said I'd never make it if you go, and the dark feels way too heavy to hold, but I know I can live without you. Just wait and see. I'll show you what I'm made of. I'm stronger than you think. I'm gonna come out swinging, so bring on the misery. I can live without you, even if it kills me. Can do this thing sober, or I could do it stone cold drunk. drown myself in tears, or just suck it up to show that I'm tough. Go and work myself to death, or do nothing at all till there's nothing left, no sweat. I can live without you, just wait and see. I'll show you what I'm made of, I'm stronger than you think. I'm gonna come out swinging, so bring on the misery. I can live without you, even if it kills me. I wish you the best, I hope you find what you're looking for. Right now, it's hard to believe I don't need you anymore. I can live without you, just wait and see. I'll show you what I'm made of, I'm stronger than you think. I'm gonna come out swinging, so bring on the misery. I can live without you, even if it kills me. Thank you, Mary, for the share, for the follow, and Archie, thank you for the follow, and Bree for the share. Thank you so much. Everybody, if you're enjoying my live, don't forget to follow me if you're not following me already, and also to like and share. Thank you. Oh, don't cry. Did I make you cry? Okay, so now I'm going to do a happy song. In fact, this song is so happy, it's called I Want to Make You Happy. This is actually, it starts out sad, because it's actually a sequel. I actually wrote a song, a really song of regret, and I decided to write a sequel to it, like When You Get a Second Chance. So, and this song was written to be like, not just like one of those sail off into the sunset, you know, fairy tale endings. This is meant to be a real promise. Oops, wrong. Gotta take off that capo. I said a lot of things I shouldn't. I guess I took more than I gave. Things you asked me to, I wouldn't. I really hate who I became. Still you kept the faith in who I always was. Now I'll give it all I've got to really earn your love. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. My heart's one desire is I want to make you happy. It could be fighting off some disaster, or just saving you a trip to the store, or a neck rub so you'll feel pampered, or some togetherness behind closed doors. Anything to bring your world a little light. Every day until the day I bid this world goodbye. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. 'Cause baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is I want to make you happy. I can't promise promised roses 24/7, or an endless state of blissful heaven. But even on the worst of days, you'll know I'm with you all the way. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is, I want to make you happy. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is, I want to make you happy. I want to make you happy. I want to make you happy. So, I don't know how to, I would love to have a mod like you. I don't know how to make that happen. If you know how to make it happen, let me know. And I will make it happen. Oh, Sarah, thank you for 5 heart puffs. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, you, Casey. Thank you, Mixed. Well, let me know how to, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to make that happen. If you know how to make it happen, just DM me. And I will see if we can arrange it. Okay, well, I have to know your, I can see your username, but I won't know how to, unless you DM me and I know your actual, like, your ID on the platform, then I can do it. Well, I can't click on the name from here because I'm on this app called Streamlabs, which is allowing me to stream on more than one platform at a time. So I'm not directly on the platform. Otherwise, I would just do it. Do the ban. So I need your. So if you can DM me with your ID, I'll know who you are, and then I can do it. Okay, I'm glad you said that, but I don't know if I can trust you because of what you typed, so. You know Streamlabs? It is Streamlabs, actually. Did I say Streamlabs? It is, I'm actually using Streamlabs. Although there's this new one that I tried to use once, which is totally free for multi-streaming, but I had a problem with it, and I may try it again. It's called Stream Elements. I know who you meant, Latoya. Hey, we made it an hour. That's amazing. I can't believe how time has flown. I kind of usually limit the number of songs I do because I have long COVID. I have chronic fatigue. I actually am really surprised I've made it. Well, Andrea, I'm doing original songs. If you know any of my songs, or if you don't know any of them, if you have a particular type of song, I haven't done any of my political songs tonight, and I haven't done any of my mental health songs tonight. Oh, and I haven't even really done any of I have songs, if you go to my website, you can see I have them broken up into categories. So I have the 2 types of love songs, you know, the sweet, happy ones and the troubled, sad ones. Now, I didn't write that. I didn't write Bohemian Rhapsody. But I have them broken up, so 2 types of love songs, happy and sad, troubled. And I have my mental health songs and my political songs and my silly songs. Or now I call them fun songs now, because they're not all silly. And then I have what I call just life songs. And then I don't even have this as a category, but the pop and country songs are not even on my website, most of them. Okay, let's not argue. Let's not fight and argue over who killed who. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that word. You know where that came from, right? Anybody know where that comes from? That's like the funniest line in the whole movie, in my opinion. Okay. But we made it an hour. Oh, you know, here's a song I have. Oh, here are a couple of songs I haven't done in a while. Should I do this one or should I do this one? I'm going to do this one. And the reason I'm going to do this one is totally self-serving. Now, this song means a lot to me. This I think this is both in the mental health and the life categories. But you know, I'm no spring chicken, but keeping the dream alive. And it's, well, I'll just do the song. A child's birthday's a party with their friends. Mine feels like a countdown to the end. I look back on the distance I have come. There are doors I still wanna open up. My body's past its prime, but mostly working fine, and I've still got time to hunt treasure. It's easy to believe that I'm too old to dream. I'm young enough to know better. The clock is ticking till the day it's not. While I'm kicking, I'll give it all I've got. My plans maybe aren't meant to be, but a ray of hope is just enough for me. My body's past its prime, but mostly working fine, and I've still got time to hunt treasure. It's easy to believe that I'm too old to dream, but I'm young enough to know better. When all is done and I'm laid to rest, I'll be at peace if I've done my best. I'm on a quest. My body's past its prime, but mostly working fine, and I've still got time to hunt treasure. It's easy to believe that I'm too old to dream. I'm young enough to know better. It's easy to believe that I'm too old to dream. I'm young enough to know better. I'm young enough to know better. I'm young enough to know better. Which song is? Are you talking about the song I just sang, "Young Enough to Know Better"? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who's trolling and who's being serious. You know, I don't know why people come on here and just be hateful. It's like, what's the point? You don't even know each other, you know? I'd say the person who's being the most hateful is the one who is really the one having the most problems. Personally, that's what I think. But what do I know? I'm just the artist here. I'm just the host of the live. I am just going to save something here. Hold on 1 second while I just save something here. I'm just going to save something. I'm not even telling you what it is. It's a secret. It's my secret. M, thank you for sharing the live. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the music, but I really could live without the hate, you know? I don't know if I can really do any more songs because of my chronic fatigue. Oh, by the way, that song is one of the songs. I have merch based on that song. There's a line, "A ray of hope is just enough for me." And I created like t-shirts and a mouse pad and a few other things. Coffee mug, I think, with that line on it, which you can get at my website, along with other stuff. I have several songs I've done this with. So, I'm wondering, I really want to do more songs for you because I'm having fun. But the problem with the fatigue is there's something called post-exertional malaise. And I really don't want to get that. And I might have, you know, I did live last night. I actually, today was not the best day, but I thought I'm going to go live anyway because I want to. I don't know if it was a smart thing to do, but I've been having fun with you all. Monkeys? No, there were no monkeys in the song, but I am monkeying around, so I guess that counts as something. Jackson, how are you tonight? I don't know. I'm thinking of maybe ending the live for now because of, you know, this whole fatigue thing. You know, my dream in life is to be able to go live for 2 or 3 hours at a time. But, you know, well, I'm actually doing a lot better than before because about a year ago, I was only doing 20 minutes to a half an hour. Now I'm doing an hour. And now I'm actually doing songs for an hour. And not so long ago, I was kind of giving up on the songs after 45, 50 minutes. So maybe I'm getting slowly more endurance. Livy, how are you? Thank you, M, for sharing the live. And everybody, if you're enjoying my live, please don't forget to follow me if you're not following me already, and also to like and share. Ellie is here. How are you doing tonight? How's everybody doing tonight? Lily, how are you tonight? Gabby, oh, if you had been here earlier, I'm kind of done doing songs, but you know, I have a song. It was actually kind of one of my more popular songs when I used to play out live. It's called Gabrielle, and I really like doing that song. But it does take a lot of energy to do. It takes a lot of exertion. So at the end of the night, after I'm about to end the live, maybe is not the best time to do it. Krish is here. Welcome. Monkey is here. Hey. Well, it's been so, you know, I joined this live agency back in, when was it? No, I started going live. I started going live on the platform starting with the letter T back in May, or was it March? Now I don't remember. Then I joined the live agency, and when I was going live for like 20, 30 minutes at a time, and I joined the agency probably back in August or September. And when I did that, it kind of motivated me to do an hour at a time. So that's what I've been doing. I am on that platform too. No, there are two platforms starting with T, right? There are two of them. I'm talking about the vertical platform starting with T. I'm also streaming on the one you mentioned. That one's my kind of least, you know, I don't have too many viewers on there yet. Maybe eventually. I'm not really like doing much to promote that platform, but I'm there just in case. You know, there are every once in a while, some people watch from there. So, we're all being real here. Let's be real. Jalen, welcome. I'm Seth Hillary Jackson. I have been doing original songs for you all. I'm just hanging around a little more. Right now, I'm streaming on the platform starting with Y, the vertical platform starting with T. It has two T's. You can abbreviate it as TT. The other platform starting with T, that's horizontal, and IG, and the platform starting with F, the Mark Zuckerberg, the two Zuckerberg platforms. So, but most of the viewers are on two places. They're on the one starting with T, vertical, and the vertical one starting with Y. That's where most of the viewers are right now. So, anyway, you know, I don't have an official set schedule because of the fatigue. I kind of have been doing an unofficial schedule of Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, but now I'm thinking maybe I actually have a song called I Understand. It's a country song. It's not one of the best songs I ever wrote, but we really liked it at the time when we spent money on a demo. It had a really great idea behind it, and we just didn't really make it amazing. But we spent money on a demo, so I have this nice, expensive recording of that song. But anyway, oh, thank you, Q. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Thank you. I have long COVID. That's manifesting as chronic fatigue. So it's kind of the symptoms are indistinguishable from what they call ME/CFS, which is something myalgic encephalitis / chronic fatigue syndrome. It just makes me, I'm fatigued. And the worst part about it is this something called post-exertional malaise, where the body has a threshold, and if you go beyond that with exertion, it just makes everything get worse for who knows. It could last a day, a week, more than a week. And the problem is you don't know until like it's too late. You don't know what your limit is until you've exceeded it. And then the next day I might feel like extra fatigued, but I don't know if it's because of what I did the day before or what I did 2 days before, or if it's just, it kind of ebbs and flows, and sometimes it's better and sometimes it's worse. So I don't know if I've triggered it by singing too much, or by walking up and down too many stairs, or something else, or if it's just, a random fluctuation. So it's hard to know. Yeah, well, I have a song about it, actually, which I actually played it last night. I have a song, it's called Long Haul. You can hear it if you want to hear the song. You can still, even if I'm not going to play it tonight, it's on my website, it's on Spotify. Long COVID is also known as Long Haul COVID. So that was the inspiration for the song. And that talks about what it's like to have it. And I was going to say something else. Oh, about my schedule. So yeah, I've been doing this Saturday, Sunday, and Thursdays. But now I'm thinking, maybe it's better. Well, those are the recommended days. I've heard those are the best days to stream. And I guess as to when people are interested in watching. But I'm just starting to wonder if maybe instead of Saturday and Sunday, which is 2 days in a row, maybe it might be better for me to do Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Well, I have been, how long have I been singing for? Well, I actually spent a couple of decades working as a songwriter behind the scenes. So, I was singing, I was performing at writers' nights, but I wasn't like releasing my own music. And I was, going to Nashville, and I was writing pop and country songs, and we'd record the songs in the studio, and we'd hire studio musicians to do all the singing and the playing, and we'd make these demos, and we'd take them around to publishers if we could get into the, through the doors, or if we could get into a label, we could do that. And we'd pitch the songs and try to get them recorded. But I actually released my first album in 2018. Now you're being... Come on. We're not talking about that. See, I'm not. Forget that mod thing, Casey. I thought you were serious about the mod, but I don't know now. Yes, long COVID is really real. It's really real. You can, there's research on it. Well, I don't have the capability of doing that. I wonder if I could just go to what happens if I... Yeah, I'm not going to... I was going to, but now I'm not going to. Maddie is here. Hey, Maddie. How are you? Well, I've been posting stories on my profile. I've been posting story videos. I've been kind of sort of telling my life story. And, it started out, I was going to just tell the story of my music career. And then I thought, well, I should talk about how I started getting involved in music when I was a kid. And I started doing that. And then I started talking about this time I tried taking guitar lessons. Then I stopped and I realized, there's a backstory behind that. Because one of the things I'd rather, at that age, I would rather play sports than practice the guitar. So I started talking about my sports. And then I realized sports actually ended up having an effect on my music, sort of indirectly, but it ended up having a big... So I started telling all these stories. And then... Monkey Juice, you've been here a long time. I could make you a mod. I know you by now. You have been here. Oh, thank you, Don Q, for the subscription, for subscribing. And Mixed Gamer. And Rambling Court Jester. Thank you so much. Oh, and you rated me. I just saw this notice. Thank you so much. And Nabs has been here. Oh, awesome. All right. Well, as a fan, when I was a kid, I liked, I was first baseball, but then I became a huge hockey fan and a basketball fan. But nowadays, and I watch football, but nowadays I mostly just follow baseball. But when I was, oh, hey, Karia, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. And Abby, thank you for sharing the live. Thank you so much. But the sport that I became really good. When I was really little, I was so bad at sports, and I used to love softball, and I really wanted to hit the ball, and I was terrible at it. And then when I was in 5th grade, I was one of those, smart, nerdy kids. And I got this book. I liked science. And I saw this book, Here's Why, Science in Sports. And I got this book, and there was this chapter on hitting a baseball. And it explained something about, hitting to one field versus the other field, and how it's called pulling the ball. It gives you power, and pushing the ball. Nobody actually calls it pushing the ball, but in the scientific way, it's the opposite of pulling. So, and they explain how you hit it to one field, and then when I read that, my scientific mind, something clicked, and suddenly I had a plan when I'd go up to bat, and I became a really good hitter, and it got to where I'd go to the summer camp, and they made me the cleanup hitter. And they, since I was a lefty and I started hitting home runs and I was a power hitter, they started calling me Reggie, because, Reggie Jackson was the big star back then. And that felt so good. But then when I was in high school, I decided to try out for the basketball team. And I had been not good at basketball, although for my age, I was kind of tall. So I used to be able to score points by getting rebounds and making these layups. And so I made the freshman basketball team, and then somewhere along the line, we had a basket in our driveway. My father put up a basket because my brother wanted it, and I guess I wanted it. So we put it up, and I was practicing it on the basket, and all of a sudden, I figured something out. I figured out how to do a jump shot, and I ended up having a really, really, really good jump shot, which made me, I was never a popular kid. I was really unpopular in high school. I used to get picked on, and I got picked on at the summer camp. I actually had a counselor who was a college basketball player, and he was well known, and he used to pick on me. But then I went to a different camp with my great jump shot, and I became like one of the popular kids because of my jump shot. And I made the best friends I ever made. And for some reason, probably because of the jump shot. I was a Knicks fan, and my favorite player was Cassie Russell, and he was known for his jump shot. Yeah, I ended up moving to Massachusetts. I was in the Boston area when Larry Bird was playing. So I know this is sacrilege for a Knicks fan to root for the Celtics, but I started rooting for the Celtics during the Larry Bird era. Yeah, and he became my favorite player. He was amazing. Although I have to say, Magic Johnson was pretty impressive, but the Lakers just annoyed me with that whole Showtime thing. It was so Hollywood and so ostentatious. But then I ended up moving to LA, but I never really warmed up to the Lakers or the Dodgers. You're from Massachusetts. What part of Massachusetts? Oh, thank you, Casey. Please follow me on TikTok. Oh, I'm not supposed to say the platform. I don't want the algorithms to hear me mentioning platforms and then banning me. So, oh, thank you, Creepy. Is that you, Casey? Creepy? I don't know. Somebody's named Creepy followed me. Thank you so much for the follow. Okay. So what part of Massachusetts? Franklin Mills, Bellingham. The name Bellingham sounds familiar, but I don't remember where it is. Is that like near Boston? I lived in Framingham, and I lived in Worcester. Carolyn, how are you? So anyway, this is fun. It's fun sitting and chatting, even if I'm done doing songs for the night. I worked in Franklin Lakes, Franklin Lakes, New Jersey. And I worked in Marlborough, Massachusetts. Do you know the? I don't know if it's still called. Do you know? I don't know what they're called now. If they're probably still there. The Waterview Apartments. I think they changed the name. Yeah, of course I've heard of Fall River. Is the Waterview Apartment still there? I'm pretty sure they changed the name, but maybe they didn't. It's these apartments. It's right on Route. What's the main road there? Route 9? 2? I forgot. The main road through Framingham, the main highway. It's right there just before you get onto the Mass Pike. If you're going away from Boston towards Worcester, it's on the left, just before you get to the Mass Pike. Thank you, Grumpy. I hope to see you again. And thank you, Nick, for the follow. So I'm thinking of adjusting my informal schedule. Instead of Saturday, Sunday, and Thursday, I'm thinking of maybe Sunday, Route 9. Yeah, so it's right on Route 9. So, oh well, let me finish my sentence. Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I'm thinking, but we'll see. I'm still playing it by ear. I'm still trying to figure this out. I don't know if I'll do this Tuesday or skip till Thursday. Depends on how fatigued I feel. So you know which apartments I'm talking about? I don't know if they're still there. Maybe they tore them down. I lived there in the 80s. It was a terrible apartment building. I don't know why I even lived there. People were talking about it. It had a reputation that wasn't so good, but people had talked about it, and I heard about it. So that's where I decided to. Well, there was another apartment. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're talking to Grumpy. Great, I'm so glad you'll be there. Yeah, 40 years ago. So there's another apartment building next door. And the apartment was built so much more solidly. The thing that I hated about the Waterview, you could hear everything right through the walls and through the ceilings and floors. The sound, there was no soundproofing at all. That was like a priority. It was a place with decent soundproofing, and they had none there. So I picked the worst possible apartment. But the one next door looked like it was pretty solid. But the reason, I don't know why I decided, the reason I guess was that getting out of the complex and onto Route 9 was like a little bit annoying, the way you had to make the left turn or something. So I thought, oh God, this would be annoying to have to make this turn every day, every time So I talked myself into getting the apartment at Waterview, which I really hated. Gabby, how are you? So this has really been fun. I hope you're all having a great night. Thank you to everybody who followed, liked, and shared. And please, if you're enjoying, please do follow if you're not already. Go to my website. Go to the link in my profile, which will take you to all my other links, including my website, my Spotify, my social media, all my streaming platforms. And I hope